Good morning, student. Welcome to the new era of teaching known as online teaching. As your first screen, the subject name, subject code, and the important things credit, as well as a theoretical mark and practical mark will be displayed. I hope the basic thing which we are discussing in the basic introduction about a cloud infrastructure and a service subject. The first video is introducing a subject, what we are discussing in this particular semester, how we are understand the basic thing which we are defined by the GTU syllabus, as well as what we are discuss in this particular video lecture in this particular subject. Guys, as we know that we are on the final steps of a engineering life, or we can say in a final semester of your engineering journey. Welcome to the cloud infrastructure service subject as well as in 8th semester. Guys, I will just introduce myself. I think you know very well who am I and how a subject will be going on this particular semester. As we know that there are a pandemic situation and we are working on the online situation structure. So we follow the online structure. As we know that we are uploading so many lectures. You are just view this particular any of the video lecture and perform a test which is after the video lectures. So you just going through the same manner in this semester also. If the situation is should be acceptable and government provides some permission for the physical concerts, then we are performing a regular session. But till now we are performing the same manner which we are doing in the 7th semester. So guys, we are discussing the most important technology in current trend known as a cloud infrastructure and services, and I will might try best to explain each and every terminology which we are defined by the GTU. So the name suggests it is known as a cloud, subject code known as 2180712, and the credit mentioned by the GTU is known as a 5. And they have defined two different terminology for the exam point of view. A theory mark it should be 70, 20 plus 10 it's become 100, and the practical marks it's known as a 20, 10 and 2, 0. It's known me a 50. So it's the total subject known as a 150 marks, same as a previous concern. In today's video lecture, I will just introduce myself as well as a subject point of view, what we are doing in this particular semester and specifically in this semester subject known as a CIS. How you can perform attendance, how the subject will be divided in different steps, and at the end of the steps we are performing some of the practical concept. So guys, we will start with the CIS. In the first case, I will just introduce myself. The basic things which you know about myself is known as a name, working as assistant professor, department in information technology. Experience, we know very well that I am working as a developing as well as in teaching experience, and a date of birth is not important concept for point of view, but the basic thing which you know that it is a contact number and email address, because if you found some any kind of query regarding any topic which we are discussing in the video lecture series in concept of cloud infrastructure and services, you just contact me on my number, or we can say WhatsApp number, as well as on my email address. So guys, we will start with the basic subject plan. In this particular subject as well as in this particular semester, we will meet in a 3-day on a particular week, and they have a total 9 number of unit mentions by the GTU in this particular subject. So I will just introducing all the 9 unit with the basic thing which we are discussing throughout this semester. Start with the reference book. They have mentions a lots of book, but based on my point of view, we will discuss a first 3 book. It is really important to understand basic thing as well as some depth information mentioned by the cloud computing Bibles, Barry Sonsky, Jones Wille and Sons. It is ISBN number something mentions. Second book, which is known as Amazon Web Services for the Dummies. It is really important thing to understand about basic terminology about this subject, it should be mentioned in Amazon Web Services for Dummies publications. Guys, on my point of view, it is the really important book for your subject. And the third book, it is known as Rajkumar Bey's Cloud Computing Principles and Paradigms, John Wilson's, and the first editions. I will try to explain each and every terminology, but you know that as an online concept, I will just not going to the deep as well as not the extra concept which is currently in a market. I will just follow the GTU syllabus. If you want to extract your knowledge regarding a cloud structures or cloud infrastructure, please refer a latest trend on the internet as well as on a video. Regular basis I will provide some links basis of a cloud computer infrastructures, a platform, how to use a cloud computing, and so many things. Through the semester we will study a basic things as well as on a deep practical concept basis of a cloud computing. But the point of exam point of view, you can refer these three book. Later on, how to perform attendance, I think you know very well, and all of you know very well how to perform attendance whenever we are going to the online regular lectures. All students must join a Google Classroom for the subject related materials and daily attendance. As my mails concerns, I will also send some of all the materials on a Google Classroom posted in particular day-to-day videos which we are meeting in a 3 day in a week, which we are discussing in a subject plan. Same way I will posted a MCQ test after each and every video lecture. You just provide your knowledge which is based on your MCQ test and you can get in your attendance. Google Classroom code, it should be mentioned in this particular slide, as well as I will already send you a mail, in which particular mail I will also send a link as well as Google Classroom code. So you must be joined. All the students, is my personal request to all of you, please join as soon as possible so you can getting a regular update regarding this particular subject, materials, video, and specifically attendance. So as per the given timetable, after video lectures we arrange a test based on a video, so every student must be participate and submitted test. If you are submitted test, then your attendance should be count, and it is mandatory to present your attendance in on a regular basis. So based on the test, attendance will be taken, so it is mandatory to all the attempt to a test. So it is the predefined structure which should follow on this semester till your situation will be not exits. Now we will discuss each and every unit based on total hours and as per the weightage. So on a first unit, the name is known as Introductions to a Cloud Technology. On this first technological introduction subject, we will discuss introductions to the cloud computing. What is a cloud computing? What is the requirement of cloud computing? Why a technological person will be introducing a cloud on a IT industry specifically. Then we discuss the history of cloud computing, at which point cloud computing is introducing, what are the different steps, how we can use the particular cloud on day-to-day lives, how the organization will be used recently on a cloud computing. Then there are the three different services which we are discussing on a cloud servicing options. Then later on we will discuss cloud development model. It is also the important concept. Whenever we understand the cloud, it is the important thing how they are on a scratch they develop a particular structures. And the last thing which we are discussing in unit number 1, it is known as a business concern in a cloud. Means what are the limitations or drawbacks if we are using a cloud, then how we can find out a different constraint when we are converting our business on a cloud technology. So it is the concern we will study on a last thing. On unit number 2, the name of unit number 2 is virtualizations and cloud platform. Guys, as we know that whenever we identify the word known as cloud, then it's always based on a virtualizations, because it is not a tangible thing. All the thing is known as a untangible moments, because a virtualization is the basic concept which we are defined on a cloud platform. We are storing our electronic governance, electronics data, but all the thing is known as a virtualizations. We didn't know where the actual data will be stored, how the data should be retrieved, but the same thing which should be happen without any kind of physical concept. So it is known as a virtualizations. On this particular notes, we will study exploring the virtualization, because if we know the actual concept about a virtualization, then and then we really understand how a cloud platform is work. Then we performing a load balancing, because it is the mandatory thing in a cloud platforms. Then hypervisors, machine images, cloud marketplace overview, because whenever you are working on a cloud as a business person, then you know very well which are the different platform provided by the different organization. They can provide the cloud services, and based on that we just compare it, and then we will select which one is the best for our organizations. So the cloud marketplace overview, it is a mandatory. If we the overview, then and then we can compare all the platforms, all the organization who can provide the cloud services, and then based on our requirement, based on our organization's requirement, we will select best platform. So on second unit we will discuss basic things, virtualization and a cloud marketplace overview. On the third note, the name itself suggests introductions of AWS. It is one of the cloud service provider known as Amazon Web Services. It is the highly recommended that AWS is currently most important concept, important organization who can provide the cloud services. So for this unit we will study history of AWS, then AWS infrastructures, how they can manage these cloud services, how they can benefit for the end users, how they can provide the client services, customer services, how they can connect B2 to B2B and B2C. Then later on we will discuss AWS services, because cloud is divided in a three different concept, and based on that AWS provide a different services for the end users on a specific requirement, on a specific durations, as well as on a specific cost. And the last thing we will discuss AWS ecosystem. So guys, it is the thing which we are discussing in unit number 3, specifically on Amazon Web Services. Now a fourth one, we will discuss programming, management, consoles and storage on AWS, because we are on a IT industries people. We know that how the cloud services is managed, but on a later note we will introducing some new things. We will research some new concept on cloud technology. Then we know that how the actual cloud work on a programmable concept. So for this we will discuss how the actual scratch cloud is work, how they are building on different concept, which platform provide the cloud services, how they can manage a database, how they can manage a client request, how they can define a different storage on as per the requirement on demand requirement, as well as later on how they can accept, reject and reconstruct the customer's request. So all the things which should be discussed on this particular unit, and therefore it is the most important chapter for us. Guys, I know that it is the vast and recent trend subject, but as per the GTU concerned, they can provide only theoretical point of view. So if you want to going with the practical concept, please discuss on internet, as well as find some latest technology which should be work on a cloud. Then and then you can abstract your knowledge. I will provide each and everything, each and term which we are discussing on total number of 9 unit, but it is up to a particular syllabus limit. So in this particular chapter we will understand basic understanding about APIs, what is API, how it's work, because we are on a remote location, so we can retrieve a data on a different cross platform services. So for that we know that API is must. AWS programming interfaces, web services, AWS URL naming, what is URL, how we can prepare a naming, on a concept of AWS, matching interfaces and services, elastic block store, means what are the different services, users required services, and based on cost, how user require particular services. And the last thing, a simple storage services, glaciers. It is one of the important concept in AWS. For this, we will discuss content delivery platform, because whenever we discuss a cloud computing, a cloud is nothing but to provide a data on demand services on any of the resource locations with help of internet. It's nothing but to provide all the services like our software services, programming services, content delivery, and all the things in concept of remote locations. So users are very flexible to access any of the softwares, platforms, operating systems, data, as well as client information on any remote locations with help of internet. On the fifth note, AWS identity services, security and compliances. Guys, whenever we discuss some space with help of internet, security is mandatory, because computer never compromise against a security. And we know that AWS is a very giant organization on a IT industry purpose. So a security is mandatory thing whenever we discuss AWS services. So for that, users, groups and roles, we will discuss some different concept, basis of users, groups and roles, understanding a credentials, security policies, IAM ability and limitations, AWS physical security known as AWS compliance invitations, understanding public and private key, because on a 7th semester you are going through the cyber security subject, 5th semester, as well as on a 7th semester you are going to the cryptography and network, or we can say informations network security subject. So I hope you are clear what is a public and private key. Other than AWS, security capabilities is must be understand about whenever we use the cloud services, because everything's on a virtual platform. If someone access our data, platform and web space, when a security is mandatory to avoid those kind of requests against a unnecessary request. So guys, on a fifth note, or we can say in unit number 5, we will specifically focused on different services as well as security concerns. On the sixth note, or we can say a sixth unit, we will discuss AWS computing and marketplace. Guys, now you know that from unit number 3 to later on, we will focus on AWS. A GTU is specifically focus on one of the giant platform who can provide the computing services, or we can say cloud infrastructure, is known as AWS. So they can only focus on those kind of management, programming, services, security concerns, marketplaces and all the thing. But they just focused on only one person or one organization known as AWS. But right now there are the lots of organizations who can provide the cloud services. So if you want to compare with this AWS, then you can go with this internet. But we are discussing only for the AWS. In particular unit, we will discuss Elastic Cloud Computer, or we can say cloud compute, introduction to the servers, image computers, auto scaling, elastic load balancing, cataloging the marketplace, AMIs, and selling on the marketplace. As we know that what is a marketplace is nothing but how our service will be introducing for the end users, because market is nothing but to provide our new product to end users, which is provide some requirement. If we fulfill the end users requirement, then our product is highly demanded and continuously growing. So AWS provide actual client requirement on a client patients, as well as if client demands some another requirement, they can focus on it and they can develop as per the requirement. So AWS is really important persons or organizations or provider on a cloud computing network. So guys, in unit number 6 we will focused on elastic cloud compute. And what is elastic cloud is nothing but changing a requirement based on regular period of time, and AWS provide all the necessary things on the requirement, or we can say on the user's request. On unit number 7 we will focus AWS networking and database, because a network is a prior thing on a cloud computing. Because on a first introductions I will just mention that cloud computing is nothing but to provide a data or services on a remote locations. So whenever we mentions that our data and services concept on a remote location, network is a prior thing. So how the AWS perform or accept the networking whenever they are delivering some services or platform to the end users, this particular unit provide the actual concept regarding a networking and database. Virtual private cloud, it is known as VPC, cloud models, private DNS domain name servers known as a Route 53, relational database services, we know that what is a database, what is a relational database. Whenever we want to retrieve some informations among larger amount of data, or we can say we can retrieve a data from different tables, it is the concept known as a relational database service. And for this they can work with a DynamoDB, Elastic Cache and Redshift. They are the three different versions that can provide a relational database services, as well as we can say AWS use a database on concept of DynamoDB, Elastic Cache and Redshift. We will discuss some basic terminology, basic syntax, and how those all the things which will be used by the AWS on a cloud infrastructure services. On the 8th unit we will discuss other AWS services and management services. In this particular unit we will discuss analytics services, application services, cloud security, cloud watches, cloud formations, cloud trail and OPS works. So all other services we will discuss which is provided by the AWS on unit number 8. In this particular unit we will discuss each and every services with help of its advantage and disadvantage, and how a user will be accept those services on a particular business point of view. So guys, it is also an important thing that we know that what are the different constraints are available, or we can say what are the different services provided by the AWS and how we can utilize those services which should be provided by AWS. Some of the services are free, some of the services are paid. So in this particular unit number 8 we will discuss all of them. And the last note, we will discuss AWS billing and dealing with the disaster, because we know that cloud is a virtualization concept, but somewhere on some of the notations we can say that our data is stored on a particular server or on the particular platform. So on the particular platform or server, whenever it should be physically available, if it should be destroyed with any kind of disaster, then how we can restore our data, or how AWS can restore our information to a particular client. So in this particular unit number 9 we will discuss a restore our data on concept of disaster or accidentally concept, as well as we will discuss if we are using some of the services which is provided by AWS, then how they cost, how they can perform a billing, how they can provide a charge among a variations of services as based on a service criteria, based on durations criteria, based on a user's notations. So in this particular 9 unit we will discuss all three concepts. Managing cost, it is known as nothing but a billing services, utilization and tracking, because what are the different services we required, is there a particular AWS provided or not, if they provided then how we can use it and how we can track this particular services. Bottom line impact, geographical and other concern like known as a disaster management, and a failure plan and examining logs. Because whenever you are working on latest trend or latest technology, the last 2 point must be introducing for the end users. If you are not introducing those two things, then your user will be not growth. First one is failure plans. Whenever data should be destroyed, then how they can restore it. And the last thing, examining logs. Who can use your services at which particular time, how many times, as well as what are the different criteria from this the user we can use this kind of services. It is nothing but the examining log. Each and every activity should be mentioned and maintained by the AWS server. If it is, then and then your organization should be on a growth. So guys, it is the things which we are discussing in this particular unit. I hope you are clear what we are dealing in this particular semester as well as what we are learn in this particular unit. I will try my best to explain each and every terminology with a latest example, latest trend, give a different comparison with AWS as well as provide each and every information which is mentioned by the GTU syllabus. But for this you need to watch a particular video which is posted by myself in a Google Classroom. So the first steps right now, users going to the video lectures. For this you just join a Google Classroom, which should be mentioned on a second slide. Going to the Google Classroom, enter a code and join this Cloud Infrastructure and Services Google Classroom. I will regularly update all the informations regarding this particular subject as well as latest things, latest technology, as well as a regular lectures and particular test. So guys, I hope you are clear what we are dealing in this particular semester, how the subject will be deal in this particular semester, and what was your duty in this particular semester. I hope you are enjoying, and I will try my best to explain this particular subject on a next level. Thank you so much.